That is right, New Orleans Mardi Gras is back at Universal Orlando, but there are some things that you should know before you might plan a trip, and we're going to talk about it in this video. Now, Mardi Gras, as most people say, Mardi Gras is taking place at Universal Orlando between the dates of February 5th all the way through April 24th. Now, some bigger things, which is on everybody's mind, the parade is back. Yes, the parade is back. It takes the same route. If you've ever seen the parade before, it comes out the Esoteric Gate, which is right next to Horror Makeup Show. It's going to go around the park through New York. It's going to circle back around Transformers and then head right back into the gate again. Here is a bonus tip for you all. If you want to see the parade twice, stick around the Esoteric spot, because then you at least get to see the parade leaving and you get to see the parade coming back in. They will also be having your experience to ride the float. So Universal recommends that you do one day, obviously enjoying the parade, and then the next day or the next trip you try to ride the float. They haven't released details about riding on the floats quite yet, so I'm not sure how they're going to be dealing with that and the issue that's going on with the world right now. Are they going to be, giving out gloves, vaccine like information? I don't know. Or they're just allowing anybody on the floats to be throwing beads. Not quite sure how that is. We'll just have to see when they release some of the details on this. But the parade takes different times on different dates, obviously. It could be 5:15, it could be 6:15, 7:15, 7:30, 7:45. So just be aware of what day you're going and what time the parade is going to go on. So Mardi Gras has always been about the parade, the beads, of course, food, and of course the concerts, and they are back in full force. And even though the parade goes all the way through April, there's only concert dates in February and March. So take note of that. If you want to come to the event and kind of skip past the concerts, or you don't want to deal with those crowds, it's best to go a little bit later, like April-ish time. That's going to be your best opportunity to enjoy the event without having sort of the concert crowds being there. And across the board, they have a big mixture of music, and that's what I think they're kind of going for in future years events. So they got a little bit of everybody spread across the board. You got Sugar Ray, Diana Ross, Bare Naked Ladies, you got Styx, you got John Pardaya. I probably said that wrong. I'm sorry. Then you got LL Cool J, you got Marshmello, which friend of the channel Eddie Tamit seems to be really excited for that one. You got Lee Bryce, you got Becky G, you even got Seal, which is kind of surprising, but yeah, you got pretty much Jason Derulo is probably going to be one of the bigger acts. He's going to probably be pulling in a lot of audience. So, and here's a bonus tip for you all. If you plan on attending any of these concert dates, I recommend right now, right after this video, go ahead and book a stay at one of the resorts, because I'm telling you right now, they're either going to be selling out or the prices are going to go up. So book it now. You can always cancel it or change it, but book now. And next, we're going to be talking about the food portion of Mardi Gras, which is one of the bigger acts of Mardi Gras. I mean, of course, the beads are there, but it's really about the food and the fun sort of Mardi Gras environment, the music, the dancing, of course, the food, obviously. So unlike last year where they had a tasting lanyard, much like the theme parks kind of down the road do, that was a really surprising new addition to Mardi Gras. They've never done that before in their history of the event. Everyone I know loved the idea. Everyone grabbed multiple lanyards. People were buying 2 or 3 of them. Just to let you know, the lanyards for this year, I'm not sure if they're going to return back next year, but this year, no lanyards. But if you still have a lanyard from last year, you can use it if you still did not use all of your like food basically your food choices up. You can still bring that and use it, but you just can't buy any more or activate them. That's done. What they have in place this year, we'll see how this is going to work out. They actually have a gift card. Kind of sounds like a park way down the road does. So you're going to pay $65 for a $75 Universal food and beverage card, or you can pay $120 for a $150 resort food and beverage card. No limit on the quantity of purchase. Premier and preferred pass holders will also receive their respective discounts with valid annual pass on food and beverage, obviously excluding alcohol. They don't allow that. So to be able to purchase these, they're going to be inside of Universal Studios Florida from the dates of Mardi Gras, only during the operating hours, obviously. And just to let you know, this card does not expire. So basically it's just a gift card, and they're giving us a slight discount, a little bit more of a discount if you're paying for the 120 one versus the 65 one. In my opinion, I enjoyed the lanyard way more. So Mardi Gras is just not at Universal Orlando. No. If you are staying at one of the resorts on the property, or maybe you just have some extra time and you visit some of the resorts, they're actually each going to have individual specialty drinks and sometimes a special dessert or a special menu dedicated to Mardi Gras season, basically. Each one of these will have a different one. So it's almost like you can just go kind of resort hopping and tasting all these and maybe partaking in some of the drinks or desserts, and then walk to the next one and then go to another one, and then go do Mardi Gras at Universal to kind of round out your trip. So you got Mardi Gras like spread everywhere. But Mardi Gras is just not contained to Universal and the resorts. Also, City Walk is going to have some options as well. Voodoo Donuts is going to have a special donut like they normally do around this time, and then Twosome's going to have something special going on, and of course you got Pat O'Brien's is going to be having something special there as well. And we will be there opening day of operation, going over everything as far as like the food, the parade. We're going to show you some of that, some of the characters, so stay tuned to the channel for all of that good stuff. And if you want to know what might be replacing that Shrek ride that closed, check out this video. And thank you guys for tuning in. I'm out.